right, welcome back to the Built to Grow podcast. I'm your host, Tim Lyons, back in the saddle, joined by Randy Angston. What's up, bud?
Hey, my guy.
Hey, my guy. This episode's good.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, it's called Just Don't Do It.
No.
Don't just do it. Don't just do it. So, big announcement came out of the world of Nike. I guess August 2nd is when I'm reading this article here. They're opening up a chain of studios or a network. They're calling it a network of training studios. There's a Nike training studio and a Nike running studio. They're starting in West Hollywood and Newport Beach, California. With their two initial concepts, they're going to offer a metabolic conditioning style functional training class and a running class. Like one of the studios will have treadmills and the other ones will have like sandbags and kettlebells and things like that for the low price of $99 unlimited. How does that make you feel?
A month.
A month. Yep. So Nike, giant corporation, has a large list, large backing, large marketing budget, is getting into the game, and they're coming after you if you're a large group training studio.
Yeah, or if you believe it. This is an interesting one for both of us, I think. We've had some chatter and talk in the Iron Circle about it a little bit, and a lot of people have their take on it. For me, personally, I think it's just noise. I think that for our audience and those that are doing certain things, unless you're sitting in one of those competitive arenas as a large group facility.
This doesn't concern me one bit.
Not even close. I think it actually will help us for our deliverable. You know what they're going to do? They're going to make fitness more top of mind for the marketplace as a whole. Group training in that model doesn't scare me at all. What we know from data, what we know from lengths of stays. When Rick was on our podcast probably 3 years ago, he mentioned that the data that came out of IRSA said that a group training membership is down to 3 months on average. Mm-hmm. That doesn't scare me. Yeah. It doesn't scare me one bit. As a semi-private training studio with a completely different concept, this goes even deeper into the well of red ocean that we've talked about. What episode, Nick, was large group training is a red ocean episode? I mean, it's got to be at least 50, 80 episodes ago. But the long and short of it is listen, guys, this is another one of the concepts that's going to come into the market. Maybe scare a couple people out of your gym, shake the tree if you're in West Hollywood or Newport Beach, right, California. Yeah.
I think an F45 might be a little nervous, an Orange Theory might be a little nervous, but by and far the gyms that we work with, the semi-private training, this is a non-issue whatsoever. If you're a class-based concept in those markets, maybe you should worry. But to me, I think, I'm going to throw it out there. What is it? August, what's today?
8th, maybe?
I think this opens and closes, completely shuts down within 5 years. You said 3 or 2. You said 1. I said,
it'll take them longer to get there.
Yeah, let's just call it between 3 and 5 years. I'm guessing Nike will have made a decision that this was a bad idea, and they're back to selling shoes again.
Yeah, I think Nike's going to learn what we have seen in that industry for the last few years, right? I think that they'll gain some longevity because they will change what they do and try and stay relevant and so forth and actually provide something that isn't already oversaturated. But they've put their flag in right now is this, and if they stay on this, it's a very, very short timeline. But,
I'm looking at this and I'm like, well, Nike's got to be smarter than thinking that this is a better business model than their current model. Maybe just a hypothetical, let's get hundreds if not thousands of members and they get their cards on file to create a Nike account that we can then market to, where they can click a button like Amazon and get the card on file, and then maybe that's their goal. Like maybe that makes more sense to me than we're going to make money in a high rent district of West Hollywood and Newport Beach, probably second to LA and San Francisco in cost of freaking rent.
Real estate, yeah.
At $99. Let's just, for example, let's just say they're in a 2,000 square foot studio in Newport Beach, California, spending $10,000 a month for that space. I'm just throwing numbers out there. You need 1,000 members at $99 to cover the rent. Is that right? Do the math.
99 times.
99 times 100 members would be 10,000. Oh, no, maybe I'm wrong.
You're overestimating.
Let's see. 1,000 times 99. Oh, that's 99,000. Oh, okay. So you need 100 members. Is that right?
100 members
times 99. Yeah, that's 9,900. Okay.
That pays rent.
Right, and then you got the trainers, electricity, marketing, all the stuff in between, the equipment. Yeah, they could easily get $100 or 100 members.
Yeah,
no
that's
problem.
Yeah,
that's going to be the first day.
It's
I don't know,
but you know what? The one takeaway I want everybody to have from this is another example of noise in the marketplace. Right, one of my first coaches taught me the idea that you can't be in both the competitive and the creative plane at the same time. If you're in your facility and this isn't taking clients from you right now, why are you focused on what they're doing? Why are you giving time and attention to every move that they're making, right? All you're doing is putting yourself behind them and behind the 8 ball, because now you're focused over here on the left on every move that they're making. We know tons of gym owners that's the way they are all the time.
Always looking over
doom
their
and
shoulder.
gloom because somebody else entered the marketplace. Holy crap, F45 is opening in the town next to me. It's going to close my door. Guys, if you do what you do really damn well, let them come after you, right? Yeah. I truly believe that if you create the best client experience for your clientele and the people that are in your network, you're going to have absolutely no problem with any of these little guys coming around. But the problem is you're distracted half of the time, and you allow the emotions of the situation, somebody else entered the game, to completely take you off your game, make you start doing things and operating out of emotion, not the things you should be doing in your business to grow your business. If you turn to your business every day and said, all right, the enemy just entered the game, what can I do in my 4 walls to be better to my clients? Mm-hmm. That's where you need to keep your time and attention and focus.
Yeah, it's building up your defensives, your moat around your business. Look, I mean, there's an F45 that moved into our old location where we moved out of. In fact, that's the third concept that's been in there. I've
never seen that class open. Well, every single time I've gone by, it's closed. Well, I mean,
there was an F45 on the other side of the freeway that closed. They come and go. They're like come in the market, they disrupt things for a couple years, and then they disappear. Like, just don't even open, right? I mean, save yourself the headache and the stress, and just stay away or whatever if you're not all in. So yeah, Nike opening studios, great. Maybe it helps spread the fitness world, the message across fitness, and when somebody needs that extra help or they really want to step up their game into a next level and they need semi-private or personal training, they come to you. Big deal. It's a non-issue.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly look at it like there's two things. It was really interesting when you said that it could be just a marketing pull to sell shoes. I think it could be. If Apple's whole business model is credit cards on subscription, it had nothing to do with music. Sure. Right? They created that platform so that they had a auto billing situation, and then look how wide they took that. Every app, your TV stations now, everything's through Apple. And you never even have to do anything other than click your phone twice. That was their business model from minute one. Well, yeah, this is a perfect example.
It's another thing like Titleist Performance Institute, the first day of their first class. The reason we do these certifications is to keep people golfing longer so that they use more golf balls.
More Pro V1 sold. That's it.
That's it. That was the only reason. I mean, that's their number one reason for creating the Titleist Performance Institute was keep people golfing longer so they use more golf balls.
That's a long game. We should do a podcast on that. Like what in the fitness game can we focus on to keep people, what are those things that we need to focus on for the longest game? You know what I mean? That's interesting.
I think Nike's doing it for a different reason. Yeah. It can't be for the revenue from the studio. I just don't see it. So anyways, take it for what it's worth. We wanted to throw that out there. That's kind of starting to make its way around the interwebs, and people are talking and worried, and I think it's not a non-issue. Stay in your lane. Yep. Keep providing great value in your studio. Get out of the damn large group training game. Get into semi-private. If you need help with that,
winninggym.com/grow.
winninggym.com/grow. Get on over there and we'll help you out. That's it for this episode, guys. Until next time, keep changing lives. We'll see you on the next show. Bye.
All right, and thank you for listening to that episode of the Built to Grow podcast, where we help gym owners win. Now, do you want to connect with me and other gym owners online? All you need to do is join our private Facebook group, Business Talk with Fitness Professionals. Just head on over to Facebook and type in Business Talk with Fitness Professionals, and when you do, we're going to give you our 10 marketing strategies 7-figure gym owners use to win. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until then, keep building something great.